What's going on, guys, and welcome to my Wonder Woman review. Now, I don't have a Wonder Woman shirt, obviously, but, I got DC, so that'll have to do. Flash. Everyone loves the Flash. So, let's talk about this. So, Wonder Woman. I'm gonna start by saying I didn't like the movie. I'll be honest, I didn't like the movie. The movie, for me, was it just didn't work for me, and that's okay because I don't expect every superhero movie to work for me, and I don't expect to like all of them, which is fine. I just was surprised that it was this one, and it was the first female superhero one to be the one I didn't like, which was a little weird, because I've liked every single DC movie, I think, except for Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad I didn't like. I didn't review that one either. I It was actually kind of the same reason why I didn't review why I didn't think I was going to review this one, because I don't want to talk negatively about DC right now, because I'm already talking negatively about Marvel, as far as their Spider-Man movies and their other movies. So it's a little weird that right now I'm reviewing this and I'm gonna have to talk smack about it a little bit, because there are some things that I had problems with, but there were good things too. So we're gonna get to the good things, and then we'll get to the bad. We'll get to the bad things at the end of it. That way you understand what I'm saying, and that will be discussed in the spoiler section. So we'll take about 5 minutes of me just kind of talking about the movie, telling you how I thought of it, and maybe giving you a few hints to why I didn't like it for people who did see the movie, who don't want to sit through the spoiler section, maybe, or I don't know. I'll figure it out. But as you can see, I didn't write notes, so I'm just kind of doing this off the top of my head because I saw the movie yesterday, and I'm just kind of I'm just remembering everything that's off the top of my head to talk about. But I did make another video. I did make another review about like me saying that about it was another Wonder Woman review, but then I lost the video, so I have to redo this, which is fine because in that one I feel like I was a little bit too rough, and I think this one I'll take it easy a bit, just to explain in a better sense why I didn't enjoy the movie as much as other people. Okay, so let's talk about the scenery. Now, the beginning of the movie is very beautiful. It's got the Themyscira. It looks really beautiful. It's all bright and colorful. But then when we get to the middle and end of the movie, it's just kind of dark. It's kind of like Zack Snyder's version of dark, as far as that like dark shader, that they throw in there with their movies, kind of like in Justice League and Batman v Superman, right, and Man of Steel. Yeah, so that's one of the problems, I think, is the shading is too dark. I get it. London is a little bit dark because of the war, but still, it's like it could have used a little bit more color at the middle and end. But other than that, the color was good. Blended nicely. So let's talk about the characters. Wonder Woman herself. Now, Wonder Woman herself, I did have problems with. I'm not going to explain why, because that will lead into spoilers, but I will say that I feel like some of her motivations didn't feel right. I feel like some of the overall themes with her didn't make sense. I felt like things could have connected better with her character, but I'll get to all that in the spoiler section. But her character, the main character herself, was just didn't make sense for me. I don't understand. I just didn't get her. But Steve Trevor, on the other hand, I connected with him in a weird way because, he's kind of lived in that moment, for a while with the war and all that. And then all the other characters, are your side characters. No one stands out, in my opinion. Ares, we gotta talk about Ares, because I'm sure everybody knows that Ares is in this movie. Everyone has speculated Ares is in this movie. She does fight him at the end. The fight scene was really good. Just really good. Overall, what I would give this movie, it would be a 7 out of 10. and now we're at the 5-minute mark. So I am gonna ease into the spoilers. So I'm not gonna go too quick into them, but I am gonna ease into them. So like I said, 7 out of 10, and now I'm gonna start explaining why. So for those of you who didn't see the movie, now's your time to go. But here's what happened. Okay, so here's when things get a little complicated. For me, I don't understand the theme of the movie. The theme of the movie, it feels like there's multiple themes of this movie. Like, you know, like how a movie has a theme. Like there's a background, there's something you're supposed to learn, or there's something, or they're trying to teach you something, or they're trying to explain something. At the end of the movie, she says love and compassion is the way to save humanity or whatever. It doesn't make sense because she literally kills dozens of Germans, and it just seems like that's not what the theme was, and I feel like that they didn't do that right. Here's what I think. I think if she didn't kill people, especially the Germans, I don't care that she killed Ares, whatever, he's a god, that's different. But I'm talking about normal people versus a god, essentially, Wonder Woman. It's like, what? Like you're overpowered and you're like just you're trucking through them, and she's being very selective about who she kills too with that stupid sword of hers. Another thing, that sword. I'm so glad Ares destroyed that sword. I hated that sword so bad. I think I cheered when that sword was destroyed. I just could not deal with it. But you know, it is what it is. I hate saying it's not my saying, it's my dad's, but still, it was. So I can't change it, but if I could, I would get rid of that stupid sword and shield. A lot of people compare this to Captain America, which they should, because it does take things from that. It does take the shield throwing, the shield blocking, the world, the war setting, the losses that she has, like Captain America loses Bucky, she loses Steve Trevor. It's like, oh my god, okay, yeah, I can see a mirror here. Like it is very comparable, and that is very, very, very odd, because I feel like, and here's another thing, I think this movie would have been set in the modern era if it wasn't for that picture that was in Batman v Superman. In Batman v Superman, a lot of you know, there's that picture of Wonder Woman where she's, you know, with her comrades, her human comrades, and it is explained in this movie how it gets to that point. And in that point is when she just starts murdering folks. I mean, actually, no, she murdered a few people on Themyscira, but still, it's like 2 of them. But still, it's like, you're God. You're basically a god. You don't need to kill them. It's like, I don't get it. A lot of people fought me on the fact that Batman kills. Okay, Batman kills people. Okay, makes sense. He's a human and he's probably angry. I get it. But Wonder Woman, a god who can essentially just block all their bullets and just knock them all out, I don't see where she just didn't seem heroic to me in this movie. She didn't seem like she was saving a lot of people. Yes, she did save people, but it didn't feel as heroic as a lot of other movies have done it. And a lot of people said they got goosebumps when she came out of the trench and she started blocking all the bullets and stuff and walking forward. Me, personally, I didn't feel anything. I didn't get no goosebumps. And I've gotten goosebumps from TV shows and movies before, but that was just not good. I didn't like it. And honestly, even if she didn't kill people, I would still think this movie wasn't that good, because the theme at the end where she says that compassion and love is what's going to save humanity. What the fuck are you talking about? You're murdering people in the war. It just, where is the love? Where is the love in the war? what? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. She's just, it doesn't work for me. It just didn't. And I think, as you can see, Wonder Woman herself was the biggest problem of the movie for me, because she just, her character motivation was all over the place. First, and then at the end, she is thinking about, like, you know, and then it's like, okay, so you know, Steve and Diana argue a lot in this movie, and she gets to the point where she thought that killing Ares would make humanity stop fighting. She must be the most ignorant person I know. And yes, I know and that's isn't that okay? Here's why it's weird, because there was a scene on this boat where they were going back to London, and on that boat, they start talking about reproductive organs and how she read about it and stuff like that. Okay, so if you read about that, how come have you ever read, like, a book about the modern day that you were set in of the war? Did you not read those? Because that's what's been happening. It's like they had no news of the outside world, but yet they have books and stuff talking about the outside world and stuff like that. It didn't make sense to me. It just threw me off. It threw me under the bus. I didn't understand it. It sucks that the main character was such a big problem for me. And it's probably because of the theme at the end and because of the way they did this movie. Like I said, the action is great. The scenery is great. The Wonder Woman herself looks great. She fights great. It's just when she's like, her motivation, I don't like her motivation. I don't like it. Because at first, it doesn't make sense. Because when she's younger, she's like, I want to be a hero. I want to save people. You know, she wants to be a hero. But then when she kills Ares, she just almost quits, because it's like she thought one way and then she just kind of was like, fuck it, I quit. And then she just murders all these German soldiers. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's not what a hero does. That doesn't. You wanted to save them. Why are you murdering them? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm going to stop talking about her because I think I've already said enough about her. Steve Trevor, like I said, I connected with him because I just connected with him. It just worked, you know. He's a straightforward guy, you know. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. It's you know, clever guy. And unfortunately, he died at the end. And like, I don't know where. And then that's what makes me even more confused about the theme. How the hell does love and compassion? Where do you get love and compassion from the Diana and Steve? You know, when he gives his final words to her before he goes nuclear, or he dies, you know, because he blows up in that plane. It doesn't make sense to me. And the theme really did not make sense at all. It just did not make sense. But anyway, I stretched this as far as I could go. I basically gave you the things I liked, things I didn't like, the big things that bothered me the most, which unfortunately was the main character. But yeah, guys, I hope you don't go in the comments and be saying, oh, Wonder Woman should kill people, or Wonder Woman should do this, should do that. That's fine. You think that, that's fine, but I just wanted to tell you that I don't think that based off of this movie and what they were doing with her character, it made sense for her to kill people. I think her wanting to be a hero and wanting to save people, it didn't make sense when she started killing people. That's what made me be like, okay, now I'm done. Now you threw me off. Like you're contradicting yourself. It just. She doesn't know what she wants to be in this movie. She doesn't. I didn't understand the character at all. But that sucks. So first we lose Jimmy from Batman v Superman, and now we lost Steve Trevors. So that fucking sucks. All the sidekick characters getting killed off in this movie, man. All of them. Robin, Jimmy, freaking Steve, man. They're all dying. That sucks. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you like the movie? Did you hate it? Did you like it a little bit? Are you on the fence? Are you still on the fence? Did you see the movie? I don't know. Well, obviously you saw the movie, or you didn't see the movie, and that's why you're here. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to give as much as I could in this, I didn't want to talk about people like Dr. Poison because she just seems so secondary. Like there was just no point. And then after she kills all the German soldiers, she's got this holding this big ass tank, and then she's staring right at her, and then she's like about to kill her, and she decides not to because she remembers what Steve said to her. And Steve says that basically that you can save tomorrow, I can save today, you can save, what did he say? You can save, I can save today, you can save the world. That's a stupid line. You know what he really should have said? He should have said, I can save today, you can save tomorrow. And you want to know why that would have made sense? Because in Justice League and Batman v Superman, she's in modern day. That is the tomorrow, and that would have made a better line. So the writing sucks in this movie, apparently. But anyway, guys, I've talked enough crap. I talked enough smack. I don't want to talk smack anymore, especially with Zack Snyder's work, because, of his problems and stuff. I know he helped with this movie. There's a lot of slow-mo in this movie, but it does help a little bit. It lets me see what's going on. But sometimes I do wish they just amp it up. But other than that, there's nothing else for me to really say as far as you're entitled to your opinion. You like the movie, that's fine. We will see if Spider-Man is good. Like I said, that has been a long battle. I've been promoting that movie as the devil. So, we'll see. But hopefully Justice League is good. Please, Flash, make us laugh. That's all I can say about Justice League. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. And I'm out of here. Up, up, and away. See you guys.